What? An odd one draws near, and not for the first time. Gosh, I sure am jealous of you. All these strange people, where do you even find them? You keep making all these wonderfully weird friends. Could you share him with me? I get a wonderfully weird vibe from him that really makes me want to light him up.
Hey, what's her deal?
I'm Risa. I am. And it sure is nice to meet ya.
Yeah, I'm Enga. Nice to meet you too.
I see you're being cautious. It's okay. I won't do anything to you. By the way, you use guns, right? Sniper by trade?
What makes you say that?
When you became cautious of me just now, I noticed your legs tensed up first. It appears you wanted distance between us. You didn't move an arm muscle, though. You're not someone who holds their gun at the ready. You create it yourself, don't you?
You can tell all that just from a handshake?
A sniper needs a sharp eye. Being able to discern when something's off is the most important ability to have on the battlefield. Oh, terribly sorry. I was just so happy to meet someone with the same scent. Hence the babbling. I'll be leaving now. I want to shower those strange phantasms from Earth and bullets. So many. I can't wait for them to die. It's a disgustingly pleasant sensation and indescribably unsettling.
So, is Ark's one of those places where the weirdos run the show?
Don't worry, you're fine. Everyone's a novice at first, but with effort comes experience. As with all things, one must be willing to try. So go on, give it a shot. Dupe yourself into trying the life of a bouncer. I don't really think... Look here. I'll even let you have these used soaring blades of mine, remarkably easy to use, at a fabulous discount. Okay, this sales pitch is getting weird. Besides, I'm not in arcs, so I doubt I can vibe with being a bouncer in the first place. Hey, a little help here, please? Oh, perfect! I see this charming young lady is an acquaintance of yours? All the more reason for you to become a bouncer. After all, this fine class was established by our great friend here. Really?
Lies.
Saga, I need you to work with me here.
I can't abide a lie.
It is no exaggeration to say that our great friend here helped make bouncers what they are today. Really now? that you mention it, you're right. Oh, I'm sure you must be ready to blush after hearing that, Saga?
Yeah, more accurately, it was myself and our friend here, though.
Saga?
It's safe to say that awareness of the class has spread through Ox as a whole now. No lone entity was responsible. We must recognize that our friend here did their part. Katori, likewise, had an influence.
Saga? Wait. Had an influence? That sounds so feeble.
Sis, what does this all mean?
That woman is a liar, I think. How could you?
Those two aren't members of Ox, are they? You're getting yourself into trouble for no reason again. The same as you always do. I won't try to stop you. Much like Katori's PR activities, you won't stop helping people no matter what I say.
Oh, perfect timing! Come here. We were just talking about you.
You're roping the boss into our boss chat? Talk about fearless, Hitsugi.
The expression on your face tells me you wanted to see them too, you know?
More importantly, you're addressing the boss without, you know, the boss part.
Oh, now that you mention it, when we met for the first time, I definitely took a more formal tack. But then I loosened up. Probably after I shouted their name that one time.
We've decided to drop formalities with each other, but I feel like you should still show the boss some respect. Didn't the boss save your life?
You're right, Io. Okay then. I'll let the star of our little conversation decide.
What do you mean?
How about you get to decide how I address you? It's a little late for sir or ma'am at this point. Kinda weak too. Maybe master or your majesty is in order?
Man, you must have a weird perspective on the boss.
Got it. Oh, master. Wait. Where have I heard that before?
Pure Katori.
It is kind of weird, though. Which, I guess, leaves... Sir, or ma'am.
I think you missed the boat on that one.
Whatever. I'll just keep on keeping on.
Sierra, what's your job here?
Where's this sudden curiosity coming from, Al?
My sister and our friend here have to travel to Earth and fight and stuff, right? That's their job?
They do. Yeah, that much is true.
You don't need to go down there, Sierra. Isn't it your job to stay here and chat?
When you put it like that, Al, it sounds like I just sit around here all day gossiping about nonsense and slacking off. Thanks for backing me up. Listen, Al, I've got my own sort of work to handle.
What is it?
My formal title is the Administrative High Caste, specializing in calculations. But my main job is to regulate and operate the Ark ship. I run things so that everyone here aboard the ship can live a pleasant life. And I see that all Ark's operatives stay up to date.
You've been doing all that? It really didn't look that way.
Ahem. It's not very nice of you to say, but no matter what it might look like, I swear, I'm always hard at work.
Right, but aren't there Ark's ops in the field at this very moment? Shouldn't you be providing support and whatnot?
You underestimate me. Low-level parallel processing like that? I can handle that while we chat. Piece of cake. I'm just as good as Xiao when it comes to admin calculations. He has beat me everywhere else, though. Besides, being here to address all of you is part of my job, too. A previous overseer, a photoner, didn't concern themselves with the people here, instead using them as pawns. That's why everything fell apart. A person's mind and soul can be weak, easily broken, but it can also become a brilliant, powerful weapon. I'm overseer now. I too am a person with heart. I'm not here simply to provide data, but to converse and assist on a more personal level. And that's why I'm so chatty. Now come on, gather around everyone and let's spill some tea.
That spiel would have been a lot more convincing without that last bit there. you're by yourself. What's up? Oh, I know. You came to see me. Whoa, the life of a famous idol is tough indeed. Couldn't you at least joke around and act all embarrassed like, how did you know? Oh, I know! Maybe this getup will deliver a surprise or two. Well, setting your face to stunned. It's been a while since I showed this side of myself. In fact, I've more or less retired it. At Kasra's suggestion, I became lieutenant of the Intelligence Bureau. It's just a title, though. Cover for glorified paper pushing. If I am to be honest, when you returned, I was scared. I wondered if one of my side effects might cause you to forget about my existence. Thankfully, it didn't. You remembered me, as did everyone else. Now, I no longer need to force myself to fight. I am glad that you've returned. And, above all, I would much rather sing, dance, and put smiles on everyone's faces than fight. That's what I love doing most. The People's Idol Kuna is immortal! See you at my next concert!
The operation to reseal Darkfall's apprentice was completed without incident. Thank you for your support, ArcSops.
I knew I heard him somewhere around here. Oh, hey. Have you seen that lady around here? Come on, you know the one. Her name was,
It's Aika.
Right, Aika. Hey, it's been a minute, Aika.
It has. I never would have imagined the next place I'd run into you would be aboard the Ark ship Anga Yasaka.
Well, it's been what, like a year since we first met?
I was still living on Earth at that time, so probably about that long, yeah.
To answer your question, I told you how the Earthlings and Arks have always been in touch, right? Well, there you have it.
Back on Earth, I took advantage of Earthguide while I handled things. And one of its members was...
Me. I lived right by the school she'd infiltrated. Anyway, she went to this school called Sega Academy, see? Just so happens to be the sister school of Celestia, where I went to school.
A whole lot happened there at Sega. I haven't forgotten any of my time there on Earth. I really cherish the memories.
I guess it was fate that brought us here again like this? At any rate, it's always reassuring to have a friendly face around. Here's to more good times together, Aika.
Yes, may our partnership be fruitful.
Hey, long time no see! Even after 2 years, we're still #1 in ARCs for Intel! That's right, it's us, the twin sisters, Phantasy!
That said, we've met you in the city a whole bunch of times, so that greeting probably wasn't necessary.
Today we've got something to tell you, and only you, about some intel we grabbed. You see, Patia is always first on the case with the big scoops. And we got in contact with a suspicious member of ARCs.
Well, we already knew something suspicious was going on, and that it was being caused by access from Earth. But anyway, before we knew what was going on, we wound up interacting with someone from Earth back when you were still in cryosleep.
You know, to tell you the truth, I knew something was fishy right from the start. Whenever we talked to them, their mouths would drop wide open, with a flabbergasted look on their face because they were so taken aback.
That's just because you were doing all the talking, rambling on and on at them. I mean, doesn't everyone you talk to react like that?
That isn't true! Our friend here always really listens to me, right? Right? I knew it!
That wasn't particularly convincing, though.
Yup! It gives me great job satisfaction as an informant when I have someone listen to me.
Well, as you can see, nothing has changed on our end. By the way, Patty, do you have anything to report about our visitor from Earth? Any observations as one of the first to interact with them?
Huh? Right. To be kind of blunt, they aren't that different from us. It's difficult to tell them apart.
Yeah, actually. Even though Patty didn't have much to say on the matter, what she's saying is right on the mark. Their fake avatars are so perfect that we can't distinguish them on looks alone. At least, that seems to be the result of the analysis by ARCs.
That's why we need to look into everyone who's recently joined ARCs really thoroughly. You know, with a fine comb. Leave no stone unturned.
Even if they are able to falsify their data, if we interact with them in person, they're bound to say or do something unnatural. in mind, maybe even Patty's brazen manner of approaching people isn't entirely pointless.
Gotta be first on the scene for the freshest news. That's the intel broker way.
We'll continue to keep you informed.
Perfect timing. Do you think you can come out with me next time? On behalf of ARCS? Our leader wants to meet with you. I'm waiting on word now about where exactly they want to do this.
Does it really have to be in person? Can't they just hop on a video call?
There's a lot that video can't convey, though. Lots of sensory details. Really important meetings should be done face-to-face to help move things along more smoothly.
Whatever. So where are we headed?
You're not gonna like this, but you're not invited.
What? And why not?
I mean, you're part of Mother Corps.
Not anymore, I'm not.
All the more reason you have no business being there in the first place.
Don't you try and use my words against me. The fact that Mother Corps is after me now is reason enough.
They're after Al, not you. And even if you were being targeted, it would be better to stay hidden. Or am I wrong?
No, but I can fight too.
I never said you could or couldn't. All I'm saying is you should stay out of this because you aren't ready for it.
What do you mean, I'm not ready for it?
Answer me this, Hitsugi. What are you hoping to achieve? What are you trying to fight for? Why are you trying to be a part of this?
I'm not fighting for anything. It's not like that. I want to know what's going on here. And
What's knowing gonna do? What comes next? You have no idea, do you? You're not in this because you want to be. You're just following everyone else's lead.
no, I'm not. I came here of my own free will. With everyone.
With everyone. You just said it yourself. Are you even listening to me? You never think for yourself and just go with the flow. It was the same at Mother Corps.
Fine. Why don't you tell me why you're an Earth Guide then? What are you fighting for?
We are not talking about me.
We are now. Only someone with real high and mighty motivations can go up preaching like that. So, let's hear it.
Enough! That's enough! Both of you! No more fighting! You don't mean any of this, so stop it! You're only hurting yourselves!
Hell!
You're both motivated by the same things. So what's the point in fighting? If we can't all just get along, I'm gonna be sad. What good is there in any of this if we don't?
Sorry. I guess I went a little overboard.
Yeah. Me too.
Right. So, I admit I'm curious too, Enga. What are you fighting for?
To protect something. Something I don't want to lose. No matter the cost. That's why I joined Earth Guide. That's the only reason I'm as strong as I am now.
Something you want to protect?
Itsugi, are you really willing to risk your life to defend Al and everyone else? And don't you go answering me lightly. I don't want to just hear words. I'm asking how you truly feel.
I'm gonna need some time to think.
Stick by that doofus for me, would you? I really haven't, though. If I had, I'd know what's going through her head right now. I could have persuaded her without all the fuss.
Pardon me, Enga, but if I may, Itsugi is quite talented, you know.
No surprise there. She is my sister, after all. It's her motivation that I'm worried about. She said she just wanted to know what was going on, right? That's because she's considering picking sides after she finds out. She's lost. To put it more bluntly, she's still weighing her options. She might not realize it, but she's just trying to cut her losses. I can't really blame her, though. The only way she got by after we lost our parents was by making sure people always depended on her. Avatar arms draw their strength from the owner's willpower. People like her, who lack any real determination and conviction, make things dangerous. I can't even count how many people I've seen head off to battle without their wits about them, never to return. I bet you have too.
You're only a year older than Hitsugi, aren't you? It's hard to believe. You seem so much more mature.
With a little sister like that, I didn't have much choice but to be the adult in the family.
You really should be more honest with yourself and everyone, though. Just come out and say it. You don't want to drag her into this.
Lay off. Oh, it's you, huh? Still no word on the meeting place. Think you can wait a bit longer? Well, I mean, she's the only family I've got. Our parents were killed in this accident. And as if that were not bad enough, they actually died, saving both of us from it. It was a big deal. All over the news. I mean, an entire mall just caved in on everyone. The two of us were the only survivors. They called it the Mall Miracle, talking about how love had saved us. We discovered relatives we'd never even met telling their sob stories on the news. I doubt anyone even remembers now. It was all a flash in the pan. Not like the details matter at this point, huh? I made my folks a promise there at the very end, though. I told them I'd keep Hitsugi safe. My powers just came to me out of the blue that day. After that, Earth Guide scouted me out, I joined up, and the rest is history. We needed to support ourselves, you know? Thankfully, Earth Guide pays pretty well, so we never really had much trouble. So I enrolled in Celestia Academy in order to investigate Mother Core, see? But then Hitsugi followed me. It would have been fine if she had just led a normal student life there, but she had to go and join Mother Core. I tell you, I was mortified. My plan was to get her out of there, by force if I had to, once I was a little stronger. So all this, it was a lifesaver, really. I'm sure she's safe here. Looks like everything's in order. Sorry to be such a pain, but come on, follow me.
PlayStation